Hey everyone, and welcome to Eddie King's playthrough. So I'll do a quick recap. We have managed to get a larger foothold in Scotland, as you can see up here. We managed to get, I think it's Carrick, yep, and then managed to take Clydesdale as well. Ireland's obviously fairly secure. Wales, we still only have our one province. We have been fighting with the Welsh, who have the southern border of what used to be Wales. But we've mainly been doing it elsewhere, so not much has been happening there. Scotland are fairly well established, apart from the chunk we've taken out of them. Norway's still clinging on to the outskirting sort of islands and territories, but they've been doing that all game. So England still struggling with Norway and some rebellions. You've got Northumberland down here and up there as well, which is a very odd split for Northumberland to have, but you know, never mind, that's how it goes when you have inheritance laws and all sorts. Up here, Sweden's pretty much establishing itself as a major power in terms of territory and area, but it's insistent on giving huge chunks away to the Teutonic Order all the time. I guess they must be helping them out, but the Mongols are definitely putting pressure on them now, with the Ilkhanate coming up to join the Golden Horde. Norway's reasserted itself for now. It's not split up into all its constituent little argumentative states that it likes going into every so often. France, who we are allied with, they've got a nice big chunk of Spain. They do seem to be having some issues with is it Grenada? Yep, so somebody's rebelling, but I don't think it will last particularly long. Equally, the Arabs to their south, who were dealing with the Tangiers, seem to have reclaimed most of their territory, so we may see them pushing north again. There's still one Muslim state on mainland Spain, but I doubt they'll last very long, to be honest. We'll probably be off to deal with them shortly. There's an Irish army I've just noticed is still standing around. Not quite sure what they're up to. I'll get round to dealing with them when we get going. Holy Roman Empire, it's holding up nicely. The Ilkhanate's on its southeast border in force, but other than that, Silesia's managed to rebel us. It's up here against the Golden Horde, so we may see them reclaim that. Depends how their de jure claims are going. Eastern Europe / Western Asia's definitely in the hands of the Mongols. There's a few, what are they called? Pagan states, that's the one I was looking for. Just hanging on for dear life, but I don't think they'll be up to much. Byzantine Empire's doing well for itself. It's losing its southeastern border a bit to the Muslim nations, but that's been a back and forth battle for ages. I don't think we'll see any big change going on there. So anyway, let's get this started and see what happens. In fact, let's just have a quick look at the icons up here. So we have 3 titles that can be usurped. The Dukedom of Galicia is probably not a bad one to be stealing, but I think they're at war at the moment. Or, yeah, they're at war with, I think it's Burgundy fighting over this province down here. So until they resolve that, I can't steal that off them. The other 2 titles are titles within Ireland, so I'm not overly worried about them. We have a ducal claim down here we can press, but I'd rather just declare war on the entire region. Although I think it's this small region's one and this is another one. Ambitions. The only ambition he has is to kill the Queen, so we'll ignore that. And vassals have been raised too long. Yes, alright. That was from our previous war. Let's just 20k troops, where are they? I'm confused now. Oh no, okay, it's not 20k, that was the maximum. So it's just these guys here, so I will disband those. So we'll get rid of that one. And we'll unpause it and see what happens for a little while, just while I build up some cash and see what's happening. Ireland's never complete without a peasant revolt, so let's go deal with this one. Who do we want to raise? Ah, hang on, we got Truce with Scotland, Truce with Wales, and a truce with Sultan Ahmad the Great, which probably means I can't declare a holy war down there. But then again, I could just ignore that truce. But we shall see. So let's just raise some troops in here. March them all together. Just take these just to make sure. We can kick these rebels in the teeth. Oh, someone's died in my dungeons. I seem to remember I'd captured a couple of princes. Let's go have a look what they're up to. So we have 2 princes of Wales and a mayor from somewhere. Let's ransom the mayor back first. Actually no, I think I will release the mayor to get myself some opinion. As he's going to be worth the least cash. And then we'll ransom back the princes. And the other one. Oh, he's currently considering another offer from us, so I can't ransom them back at the same time. So we'll ransom him as well. So, in they go. That should be a nice easy fight for them, shouldn't be any problems at all. That's him accepting the prince back. And that's an easy victory, with the peasants put down. And we'll send them back. Now then. So, this Burgundy army is monstrous such that it's actually starving itself to death. Oh, another rebellion. We've got a rebellion down in Porto this time. So let's raise some troops from the area. Not many out of that one. I guess we only did just capture it, so. It's nice that all these areas have finally contributed troops. I think I'll dismiss those guys again. Although, I think... Have we converted everyone now? No, there's still a Sunni state there. So, let's move the... what's he called? I've forgotten his name. Chaplain. I was going to say bishop, but I didn't know that wasn't correct. So we've got the chaplain in there now. We've got a very odd religion in there as well. Zikri. Sunni heresy. So we'll have to go in and fix that at some point. Just check our other states. Nope, they're all Catholic, that's good. So we're nearly done with converting the majority of Spain. My steward just dropped dead. So let's find a replacement. He will do nicely. And let's put him to work. We want to collect taxes. Where should we collect taxes? Where's our biggest earner? Roscommon or Porto? Porto's currently rebelling, so probably best not put them in there. Let's put them in Connaught. So just wait for this last unit. There we go, we've got a nice overbearing army, but because they'll be attacking across a river, so they're going to be at a massive disadvantage. But it is mostly against peasants, so it should be okay. And again with another easy victory there, so we can dismiss these guys back. Pair of knights apparently going off to fight the... how many is that, like 17,000 men? Somehow I don't fancy their chances. So we're running out of obvious enemies that I can actually fight due to these truces and things, so I guess I could break the truce with these. Let's do some upgrades while I can afford them. Right, what do we want first? Let's have Any of these increase money? Nope. So I need to increase the keep. It's going to be the quickest way of doing this. They're fairly quick to build. Let's get a moat in there. Can I upgrade the town while I'm here? Put a new barracks in there. Let's do that. What's this? We've had a message about arranged marriage. So this is the Prince of Norway to marry my half sister. Let's have a look at the family tree here. She's not even on it as far as I can tell. So it gets a very obscure blood tie. Let's just check what her claims are. She's got a very odd claim to most of my kingdoms, which is probably why he wants it. But, you know, why not? Now then, what's going on over here? Wales is sending an army. But I'm more concerned with what we're going to do with these guys. I think we should be able to take them. Declare war. So we'd lose 100 prestige. We got 2,700. That's not so much of a problem. And all Muslim rulers' opinion of us by minus 25. Let's go for Holy War on Beja. I might ask the Sultan Ahmed I of Andalusia to do defense of their faith. Who's that? No, not him. Is it the Tangiers guy? Nope. Okay, well apparently he's going to call someone to help him, but I've no idea who that is. Now, there's a search thing down here somewhere. Find title. Andalusia. Oh, he's going to call the guy that's going to be involved in the fight to start with. Well, shock. What a shame. Let's go. We can call allies. Could call the French. Let's do that. France. There we go. Now, let's get a holy order. Which one do we want? I think they've all got exactly the same makeup, so it really doesn't matter. There we go. We'll get some boats to ship them. So, say 40, 50, that should be enough boats. Meanwhile, we'll raise all the troops down here on the border. Badajoz don't have any, because they're still Sunni, I think, so they won't be too happy. Keep this back region as a defense against peasant rebellions, which always seem to pop up about this time. So we'll retreat back to Lisboa and meet up here with the rest of them, and these guys can come in by boat. Oh, Okay, I just remembered I'm excommunicated, aren't I? Should be why they won't work for me. Am I excommunicated? Yes, I am. Well, that's unfortunate. Time to raise all the troops then. I think I'll leave a few provinces up there not called. Again, hold out against rebellions and such. France don't want to come and join. Let's group that army up and send them that way, which might discourage these guys. Yep, that did, good. And then they can stop moving altogether. Gain yet more men until they reach ridiculous numbers. Oh, here we go. Time to start marching around. Oh, something very odd there has happened. My king just died. Age 56, that's young for the Irish. Of course, it's a perfect time when I'm in the middle of a war and don't really want to have to deal with huge amounts of rebellion. So, who's likely to rebel? The Duke of Castile and the Duke of Navarra. Why is the Duke of Navarra unhappy? He hasn't got massive reasons for being unhappy. I think if I sort out my land titles, he will disappear. This guy, however, not happy in the slightest. He wants the kingdom, which he's not going to get. He wants a county, another county, which I could well give him. Actually, let's switch over to the view so I can see. So he wants Burgos. Is it Burgos? I guess it's something like that. Which I could give him, so that brings that down massively. And Oristos, whatever it is, this one on the coast, so I could give him that as well. So that would give him a bonus of plus 50. The rest, it might just about solve itself by handing out the... So let's give him a couple of those titles he wants, just to placate him for now. I can always come back and deal with him later. Actually, that made him a lot happier. What does he currently rule? He's got the dukedom in this province. Yeah, go on then. And you can have that one as well. So that's him happy. Why were you unhappy? There's just generally too many dukedoms and things. So, what's my claims up here? That's fine. Just merge those together. Fine here. These guys can sail this way. Anyway, back to what I was up to. So, I want to... Oh wow, I can only have 6 provinces. What's in... Now, what am I looking for? Dukedom of Connaught consists of those 2. I could give Oriel to somebody, I guess. County of Oriel is a part. That's the one I was looking for. Dukedom of Ulster. So, does she own all of them? Fine. She's a kinswoman as well. So, let's grant you Oriel. Keeps her happy to start with. Kildare. It's part of Meath, along with Dublin. Who's in charge of Dublin? This guy. So let's give him that as well. Can find it. There we go. So that's them happy. Now, so that means I've got 2 provinces up there, which means I can hold 4 down here. Let's see which are the best ones. That's not a very good one. Evora's good though. I'm probably not pronounced that. The circumflex thingy on the top probably means it's pronounced differently. So I want to give Santiago away. Let's actually, is this guy? What's my family tree like? So yeah, I've got a son. So we'll just give him some territories. Aged 4. So Santiago. Actually, who's educating him? Never mind. Maybe he doesn't need educating just yet. Oh, he's a genius. Nice. What else do we want to give him? Give him Kingdom. No, not the Kingdom of Leon. County of Leon. Get that one right. Now then, which one of these? And we'll give him that one as well. That had the lowest money. Now in terms of titles, Duke of Portugal, yeah, that's fine. Duke of Leon, I think I'll pass that one over as well. So how's this happiness going? Navarra's still reasonably unhappy. What's he unhappy about? Just short reign mostly. Can't give him any honorary titles. Could send him a gift. That'll do. Positive. Nice. Okay, so top Chancellor. 25. Sold. Probably fine when I put someone in, these will go up now. Never mind. He actually wants to be Marshal, so we'll give it to him. Nothing like a warrior. Prince Bishop. He doesn't like me. 16 in that short reign. But then he does want to, he wants to amass wealth. It's probably not the best plan to put him in charge of my finances. Okay, let's come back to that one. Court Chaplain. He actually wants to be Court Chaplain. We'll give that to him, I think. Spymaster. Let's give it to the Queen. That's my mother. Until people are sort out their happiness. She can uncover plots for now. Set up there. And now we go back to Steward. He's significantly better, but I don't want him stealing the money, basically. What have we got? He's deceitful. How can he be cruel and just? Doesn't make sense to me. We'll give it to the Bishop for now. 2 titles can be usurped. Dukedom of Galicia and Dukedom of Leinster, that's fine. So, back to the war. So we're sending our armies in to try and catch these guys off guard. There we go. Oh, okay. Get up there quick. That may not go quite as planned. Ah, but reinforcements have arrived. Get off that boat. Oh no, that really didn't go to plan. Okay, hang on. Let's rethink this. You guys don't march there at all. March back that way. And there we go. These guys are just going to get trashed. There we go. The court chaplain's dead already. Let's pick another one. And have him head an inquisition down there somewhere. Improve diplomatic relations with... or fabricate claims. Where do we want him to start fabricating claims? Fabricate some claims there. Meanwhile, we want to train troops in Porto. Who's King Havard the Fat? Is that the Norwegian? Or we can call the guy from France. Let's try him again with a different king doing it. I suspect they will get in there before my guys manage to run away, because that seems to be how this game plays it. Yep. So they just got slaughtered for a second time. Okay, let's raise some more men. How many of these got? Not huge amounts. Okay. That's the army dead. What? Instantly excommunicated because of this guy. For fighting against Muslims. Who's the biggest rebellion chance? This guy. Dukedom of Toledo. Just a -30 for excommunication. Okay. No, not a mass wealth. We'll get rid of that one. Anyone I've got to kill the Queen. Great. This is going to go badly now. At least they're in a defensive position, I hope. Let's have a look at how this goes. Okay, apparently we don't get a defense for having a river, but the enemy always does. So there's a plot to lower Crown authority from this guy. We'll just tell him to end it. This fight's not going as well as it should do. No, they're running. Not the way I want them to run. It's not going well. How much piety are those holy orders? 165 and I have 128. Awesome. No, this way. Now someone else is going to get jumped. Great. This isn't going well. Let's hope those guys can hold a defensive position while the enemy marches around like crazy. Didn't really want to be doing this, especially with so many people likely to rebel, but it's going to start losing territory down in Ireland? Spain, if I don't. These guys as well. All hands on deck. So this Duke wants the lower crown authority as well. He's not just going to abandon it either. See if my guys can get away quick enough. Now the king doesn't feel well. We're fighting. The attackers do have the negative from that river. Whether my men can hold out long enough, which it looks like they can't. Nope, they're all gone. Overwhelmed and slaughtered. Okay, who's available to hire? Any of the cheaper ones around? You will do. On the boat. And head on down. Let's slow this down so I can possibly survive. Bet they're going to get caught again. Yep. So reinforcements did just show up, but not quick enough. They're not going to get in there in time before that lot are wiped out. Oh wow, stop just running around in circles. I know he's going to be able to outrun me no matter where I go, I think. Crusader for Jerusalem. Come on. Gotcha. Oh, but apparently we're attacking across a river. His wife's pregnant. Even though the river was in the territory I came from, we're having to assault them across a river apparently. Let's dismiss that fleet. Get some more troops out. Start taking this fight to them. Just waiting for this morale bar to go back up. And it's payback time. Come here. Not today. So, my king's happy again. He no longer has a fever. Ooh, France has had something interesting going on. They've got a little rebellion going on down there. Let's have a look at the rest of the map quick. So, Byzantine Empire looks like it's having mass rebellion all over the place while they argue over who's going to be king again. The Holy Roman Empire managed to get some of their territory back. And what else is happening? Golden Horde's having big issues with Baluzero? Baluzero? I have no idea how you pronounce it. What are they? They're Mongol... I don't know, pagan. So that guy was of Mongol origin, but he seems to have rebelled against the Golden Horde. France has had a rebellion from Berry in the middle here. I'm guessing this is arguing over who's going to be king as opposed to anything else. What's going on elsewhere? Norway's still in one piece. Not much else, to be honest. So let's get back to our own campaign. So let's summon some more troops and send them down this way. We might be able to split an army up and start sieging things down. So we've got 3,000 men there. Let's have them group up and siege Sylvaise, something along those lines. Speaking of which, here comes the enemy army. Let's group up whoever's here and put someone in charge of that army. So there's no bonus to defense or attack. I've got reinforcements coming in all the time, so that's a win. There we go. And you can chase the survivors. Make sure they don't come back. How's the siege in here going? They've got quite a few troops in there defending. What's this? My king loses the content trait. He seems to think there must be more to life than this. So we've had a daughter born. Call her Eleanor. Seems like a suitable name, so I'll just leave it as that. Pope is upset with our law of free investiture. The Holy Father is asking us to change it to comply with church doctrine. So I could lose some piety. The Catholic religion would lose some moral authority. Or I could pay them some gold. What does he actually think of me at the moment? He just really doesn't like the free investiture. Some gold to the church will silence them. Some mayor just died. So the siege is progressing a bit slower in the second province, but still going. More troops in the area for me to send in? Not really, actually. I may just dismiss these guys. Tongue twisted though. I think what I may do is split out some of these troops. Bring these guys down to about 4k. That'll do. Send these over to back up this army so that we don't suffer losses and all sorts. Such that the siege ends up getting broken. The king thinks that somebody's fancies him, and the only option I have is to go to her chamber. So this could get interesting. Apparently he gave her a good tumble and now falls in love with her instead of his wife, who I can't remember what claims has she got. Nothing too important. It's not like it's the Norwegian's daughter or something. So although it's not exactly what I want, it's not the end of the world. Let's have a quick zoom out and have a look around. The Golden Horde's still having rebellions going on. The Ilkhanat's a bit more together and with a rather large amount of territory as well. So our first siege should be finishing. There we go. So we just got to take the rest of that area now. So the first few days felt manageable, but then I started to notice the other sects and I felt envious of those who could indulge in sinful activities. So the options are: this is too hard, celibate will be removed from the king. He's hardly celibate if he's been sleeping with the courtier, is he? So that increases fertility and lowers church opinion, or stay strong, lowers fertility and increases church opinion. Well, seeing as I'm excommunicated, I'm going to have to go with the church opinion for now. As my vassals might revolt. This guy's really not happy because he's ambitious. Well, that's nice for him. Who's this to imprison? Somebody else. Duke of Galloway, County of Navarra, County of Carrick. So it's mostly the Scottish lands. Is there anything he actually wants? No. He's just generally going to be a pain in the ass. Can't raise any more troops anywhere. Not of any significant number anyway. You've got an army marching around the side here to try and start sieging things, I think. So Sweden just gave the Teutonic Order another territory. Yeah, we're being sieged now. Let's see, have I got any troops that can come out of these side provinces? Yes is the answer. So there's 1,800 there. That's just going to have to do it. Managed to get a claim. It's going to cost me quite a bit of gold and prestige. I'll let it go. I kind of need that gold at the moment. So these guys should finish their siege before the enemy does, so I'll do a pincer attack, I think, with both armies. They're not liking how long I've put their troops out for. The sun. And this is with the courtier. So I can denounce the child, acknowledge him as his. Should be the mother is pleased. Or legitimize him. Yeah, the mother won't be pleased. But he becomes part of my family. I seem to remember I had all sorts of things like that. Let's humiliate the mother. I don't know where these enemy troops went. They seem to have just vanished. We'll finish off this army. Chase it down as well. And then move into siege. We're heading off for a peace. So what's this? We gain 100 piety, 50 prestige, bonus to moral authority. The Sunny religion loses moral authority, and he loses 100 piety. But nowhere does it say we get to keep the territory, so no. We're just marching into the last province he owns. Ah, we don't have enough troops to siege that one. That's got a lot of men in it. But if I leave him there, he can fight off anything that sort of pops up. So there's not going to be any surprise armies coming out of nowhere. Let's fast forward a bit. I'm fully expecting a rebellion off of these guys. Typhoid has broken out. Peasants have revolted up there. Oh, my marshals just died. Let's appoint a new one of those. So let's give it to the Duke of Munster. So he can suppress revolts. Let's suppress revolts there. A couple of our sieges are about to complete. Oh no. We don't have enough men to siege that last one down. I have to jump these guys in there. We're at 50% now. Let's see if we can get a piece out of him. Force demands. Capture all buildings held. Yes, nice. 2 children like guardians. So this is the son. Now, educate child. I want somebody with a good skill in that. At the same time, probably a good diplomacy skill as well. That's the more well-rounded one. What's his temperaments? He's a genius. Yeah, he'll do. And the other one is the daughter. And we'll have her go into diplomacy. So we've won the Irish Holy War and somehow gained 14 territories. What's happened there? New important decisions are available. No. Ah, this is why. So, you want to create a new vassal in there. New one there. Now what's this place called? This is the Bishopric of Algistral. And we want to grant it to this guy. Actually, if we just grant him the entire... No. Yeah, that's what I want. And include all the lower titles. Then we'll do the same in here. Let's make and then grant him a landed title of Pharaoh, including all the lower ones. These men can go home. Let's launch the grand tournament. Lots of plots. Not quite what I want. Grand tournament. So, disband that. Yep. And while I'm here, I can't issue a declaration of repentance because I don't have enough money. So, I think I'll leave that there, guys. You'll have to see what happens in the next episode, whether we have these rebellion from... Well, it's turned out it's only this count who's bothered now. Because we won the war, I guess. So whether he manages to get a rebellion or whether I manage to get it under control and see what happens from the grand tournament, and whether we can wipe out this last Muslim nation in Spain and move towards a glorious Catholic realm. So thanks for watching.